Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solid to take your decision. Your well like will motivate me to be regular in working more for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of WTI Crude futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see a monthly chart of WTI Crude futures. So here you can see that how the crude futures tested a high at the 130.07 during the first week of March 2022 when the Russia invaded Ukraine. Oil prices found a steep upward move here and finally tested this peak, but from here a sharp sell-off was seen during this month and the crude oil futures finally closed this month at the 100, and here you can see that how the crude oil futures found strong support at the 9 days moving average in the monthly time frame here and finally continued this upward move from April 2022, and here you can see that how the crude oil futures once again tried to breach the immediate resistance at the sort of 119 but could not and closed this month well at the sort of 114. One more attempt was there by crude bulls and the crude bulls tested a high at the sort of 122 during the month of June 2022. So here you can see that how a steep slide started here in June 2022 amid growing fear for recession amid resurgence of COVID-19 in China and other countries. So this slide continued up to last Friday. So friends, here you can see that how the crude oil futures closed last week at the lows of $89 after testing a low at the lows of $87. So friends, here you can see that how we have seen a downward move well below the 9 days moving average during the month of August 2022, and finally I find that if the crude oil futures are not able to defend this immediate support at the lows of 86.77, we'll see the next support at the 26 days moving average in the monthly time frame, which is currently at the level of 82, and here a breakdown well below this level will drag down the crude oil futures up to the 200 days moving average, which is currently at the level of 72.29. So friends, here I find that the final support for the crude oil futures during this month can be seen at the levels of 71. So friends, here you can see that how the crude oil futures could find a steep slide up to the lows of $73 if they are not able to defend this immediate support at 26 days moving average, which is currently at the lows of 82. And here I find that if the crude oil futures are not able to defend this major support during this month, we'll see this slide to continue. Undoubtedly, there could be a bounce back from the 200 days moving average, but here I find that every effort rally well above the lows of $92 will be sold aggressively, because here the next support will be the 9 days moving average, which is currently at the lows of 96.46. So friends, here I find that every effort rally will attract peers to go short well below the 9 days moving average. So friends, and here I find that a steep slide could continue well up to the levels of the 78. So friends, now let's check this move in a weekly time frame. So here in a weekly time frame, here you can see that how the crude oil futures have finally found a stiff resistance at the levels of the 119 and started to move downward from here and finally tested this low at the levels of the 87 on last Friday. And here you can see that here the formation of a bearish crossover in a weekly time frame looks evident enough to keep the crude oil futures under heavy selling pressure, where the immediate support can be seen at the upper end of Ichimoku cloud, which is currently at the lowest of the 79, and the next support can be seen at the lowest of the 72, and the third support will be at the 200 days moving average in a weekly time frame, which is currently at the lowest of the 62. So friends, here find that any downward move will up to the lows of $68 could provide a good opportunity to go long, but here I find that every rally will be sold by the peers well above the lows of $92 because here I find that the immediate resistance will be seen at the lows of $92 because this is a crucial level what the crude oil futures have breached during the last week. So friends, now the level of the 92 will turn into a stiff resistance and only a sustained move well above the levels of the 98 could keep this uptrend intact. But here I find that the formation of this bearish crossover in a weekly time frame will exert bearish pressure over the crude oil prices. So friends, here I find that we could see some more steep slide during the upcoming week. So friends, now let's check this move in a daily time frame. So here in a daily time frame, here you can see that how the crude oil futures tested a high at the 123.95 on June 14, 2022. So here I find that this was the formation of a double top here, what the crude oil futures formed here in June 2022, and from here a sharp slide continued in crude oil prices where every upward rally seen sharp sell-off well below the lows of $119, and here you can see that how the crude oil futures continued to slide amid this sliding zone up to last Friday. Here I find that this slide in crude oil futures has turned into a steep slide from July 29th when the crude oil futures tested a high at the lowest $102. So here you can see that how the crude oil futures found stiff resistance at the 26 days moving average on July 29th. So friends, here you can see that how the crude oil futures have been sliding since June 14th, and finally the crude oil futures have tested a low at the lower end of this sliding zone at the lows of $91 on July 14th. But from here, a sharp reversal was seen on the same day, and this resulted in a upward move well up to the levels of $104, what the crude oil futures tested on July 19th. But once again, this level provided a stiff resistance here. So friends, here you can see that how the crude oil futures have finally breached the 9 days moving average in the daily time frame and currently trading well below the 9 days moving average here. And here you can see that how the 9 days moving average has caused downward to the 200 days moving average, and the crude oil futures are still trading well below this bearish crossover. So friends, here I find that this slide could turn into a steep slide now because the crude oil futures have formed one more bearish crossover in a daily time frame. And so friends, here I find that if the crude oil futures are not able to come out of this steep sliding zone which started on July 29th, this steep slide could continue to drag down the crude oil futures up to the levels of 71 very shortly. So friends, here I find that the crude oil futures could find a sharp sell-off if we find a gap down opening on the first trading session of the upcoming week well below the levels of 86. We'll see this downward trend to continue, and here a breakdown well below the lows of 83 will keep this trend downward, where any rally from this level will be sold by the crude bulls well below the lows of 92 because now the 200 days moving average will provide stiff resistance which is currently at $95. So friends, here I find that the crude oil futures are currently trading in a bearish zone where the big bears will continue to drive this trend. So friends, here I find that if the crude oil futures find a breakdown well below the lows of 86.77 during the upcoming week, we'll see this downward trend to continue where the next target for the bears could be the level of the 78. So friends, here I find that if the crude oil futures are not able to defend this major support during the upcoming weeks, we will see this trend to continue where the next target for the bears could be the levels of 72. So friends, be ready to see an action in crude oil futures. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.